So right now we're trimming briskets. We do this every day in-house. We use prime, all natural, hormone-free, humanely raised, antibiotic-free beef. So each brisket, it'll come and it's got about 3 different fat pockets you have to remove from it. This will be the first one. And
so you got to take that out, or else it just takes too long to render.
Yeah, this will never render. It's like it's a hard fat, and kind of the amount of sweating that the fat does, will increase your cook time by exponentially. I mean, hours. Low, slow, really steady method, and that allows you to, even though there's a ton of intermuscular fat, it allows you to marble it out and render it to the point where it just turns into kind of like meat butter. And that's really what people are looking for these days.
The meat butter.
The meat butter.
Yeah.
I guess it used to be all about the lean, and now it is all about the fat. All right, so first we specifically use Morton's coarse kosher salt. That's pretty classic Central Texas style salt. You want to use a good amount of salt, but not too much. I mean, this is a huge piece of meat, so it can take a good amount of salting. The coarse part is real important because it allows each bite not to get too salty, and it helps build that bark that is kind of essential to Texas barbecue.
Dang, you use a lot of pepper.
Yes, and amazingly, because it's a special pepper, when it comes off the pit, it doesn't taste like just pepper.
You were saying earlier that the pepper has some special qualities to it.
Yeah, it's super aromatic. It's got a lot of floury notes to it. It's exceptionally oily, and it's not spicy. So you get the flavor without getting that spice, so you don't get that kind of beef jerky flavor profile on your meat, which is exactly what we don't want. I've messed around with a lot of different seasonings, putting garlic powder on it and that kind of stuff, but I kind of go back to the tried and true Texas traditionalist, which is just salt and just pepper. You know, the meat has a ton of flavor on its own, and the wood, the beef, the mesquite that we use, the oak, you want to taste all that, and you don't want to have this kind of seasoning on the outside of the brisket that's all you taste. I mean, it's a beautiful combination of flavors, and you just kind of want your seasoning to enhance it and not take away from the overall flavor profile. We cook really old school, so it's all offset wood burning pits, and our philosophy is the more air that goes into the firebox, the better the combustion and the cleaner the barbecue. People don't want to be eating super smoky, bitter, over smoked meat. You want to taste the beef and the pork first, and then have it enhanced by the smoke. And if you look at the smokestack, you can hardly see any smoke coming out. It's not because there isn't smoke in there, it's that it's such a clean burning fire because of all the oxygen and the way we run it, that it's clean smoke. You want to go bigger on bottom, and as you go up, you get smaller.
Okay.
This is brisket Tetris.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of.
So how hot is it right now, Hunter?
Let's see, it is at 220.
Okay.
And that's a pretty good, that's where we like to keep it.
How many hours have these been on there?
They have been on for 9.5 hours.
9.5 hours, all right.
Yeah, people who work in the back here, they end up liking cooking barbecue a lot more than they like eating barbecue.
How about you?
I like to cook barbecue a lot more than I like to eat. I like to eat barbecue just fine, but I like eating other people's barbecue that's good, but I like to cook it the most.
I hear you.
Rough estimate, so I know what time I start checking them after they're wrapped. No, those are for the beef ribs. I pre-cut them for.
Three layers? Alright.
Right now, before I wrap the other side, I'll let it get a little bit more tint to itself. And that way, when I open the door, it doesn't affect the rest of the cooking.
Can I actually get mine chopped?
You want yours chopped?
Yeah.
No, there's no changing minds.
Yeah.
Can't change your mind.
Goodness.
Perfect. That's lunch.